right, hello all you night readers. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is well. I am doing well. Things are good. Things are doing great. Hey, Pinky Lee is here already. Pinky Lee's got a question up. Let's see what our theme. For the next 24 hours is, though. I got to do that first, right? We got to do a theme. I appreciate that. You liked already. I do appreciate that. So our theme for the next 24 hours is wisdom. That's a good theme, right? That's a really good theme. Hey, Kayla, welcome. Fairy Red. Hello, hello. I see that, Pinky Lee. You've been waiting for me. Oh, my goodness, for over a half hour. Wow. Well, I appreciate that. Wisdom, yeah, that's our theme for the next 24 hours. So, when you're trying to figure things out, keep that in mind. All right. Pinky Lee wants to know, what are Nathaniel's intentions towards her? Hey, Junkie, hello. I had an awesome Saturday. Yep. Okay, go ahead, Kayla. Quick type it in, then you can get rid of it and I'll see it. All right. If you type it in, then retract it. I can see it real fast, at least, and then he won't. All right, so the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is telling me about Nathaniel, right? It's telling me that, I know you made it. It's 11 o'clock over in London. That things are good. You know, you are doing things, though, without thinking about them. You're kind of doing without thinking about the consequences of them. And the Hierophant is telling you got to think of the consequences. You definitely have to think of those consequences. You know, there is a structure to things, and there's, a responsibility, and in that you have to, you have to do the right things, right? You got to do the right things. The Queen of Swords, you got the Page and the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is telling me that things are really cold between you and Nathaniel right now. Things are cold between you two. Nathaniel, I got it right. So I do see that. I see where, it's just, there's just not a whole lot of feeling in it. You're looking for honesty from him, and there's just not much of anything. Not a whole lot of anything there. The Chariot says there's going to be movement, and it could be pretty quick movement. It could be you traveling. It could just be a new adventure. I do see a journey, though, of some sort, some kind of journey happening. And then you've got yourself the the snow globe of wands, as we call it, the 7. Yes, the 7 of wands, which just tells me that you are extremely protective of yourself. You are really protecting yourself from not only Nathaniel, but a lot of people right now. You're really kind of just thinking about how you're feeling and making sure that you're okay, and that's really the best thing for it. That's really the best thing for you right now. All right, Pinky Lee, so that's what I see. That is what I see for you and Nathaniel. All right. Yeah, he's a distant friend, I see. So yeah, Junkie, you made it. It's just 11 o'clock over there. Yeah, so Kayla, if you had a question, plop it up there for me real quick. December, you broke the friendship off, and just doing you is good. That's a good thing. Think about yourself. Think about ways that you can, make sure that you don't get hurt. Right? You don't want to be vulnerable. You want to make sure that you're protected. That's what you need. Protection. And you've got the snow globe of wands. All right. So who else has a question? Hello, Pamela Lawrence. How are you? Hello. My nose is really sensitive. Oh, I gotta get... Okay. Is that how you tell? Okay. Well, that's interesting. Not quite the way I would have expected it, but all right. Pam. So Pam over on Facebook, I see you, and I will definitely get to your question momentarily. I hope you're doing well tonight. I do hope you're doing well. There's going to be a celebration. Things are going to be very happy. But you've got a lot of guarding and burden on yourself about things right now. I do see changes coming. Changes are coming, but of course there's that burden that's laying on top of you, and I don't really see where that's helping, and I don't see where the cold shoulder act is really working either for that. So yeah, I'm really kind of torn, because at the end there really is a celebration, right? That Four of Rods is the celebration. It's safety, it's home, home life. It's something important going to happen. Something important is going to happen. And everybody's happy about it. There's happiness, a lot of happiness about it. So, I don't think that's going to be the case from this part. But then once you get to this part, there's a possibility. There's a possibility, but I don't think if it's if it's just the ending that's telling me that, I think that it's going to be sometime later in the year. How about that? That's the only way I can see it happening. If it's sometime later down the road. Okay. So, good, Pam. I'm glad you're doing well. I am doing well also. So, you're seeing this man. He seems to be very interested, always looking out for you, and very protective. And you like him. Okay. So what's wrong? What is wrong with him? All right? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're trying to figure out? Yep. You are welcome. You are quite welcome. All right. So, let's see. He's protective. He's looking out for you. He seems very interested. You're interested, right? I'm thinking you're kind of interested in him. Yeah, I think so. I think you're interested. So let's see what we get. That's all. Let's see. Let's see what we get. Does his first name start with an M, like mom? Or Michael? Does it start with an M by chance? All right, so I see with the Emperor card, I definitely see that he feels it's his duty to be responsible for you at this point. Um, he feels like, yeah, he really feels like you are, he's responsible for you. His last name starts with an M. All right, I saw an M. I saw the letter M. That was the first letter that came to mind and stuff. Okay, I'm getting better with that. I am getting better. All right, so yeah, I see where he thinks he's responsible for you, and yes, does he need, and he does need to protect you. I get protection from the Emperor as well. I do see an authoritative figure with him, and that's kind of what that's the vibe he's giving off, right? There's a bit of an authority vibe. Almost to a point where he's a little bit like kind of strict with you, maybe, where he wants to be all the time right there. But I see where things have moved really fast, right? Things have moved quickly. You've made some quick decisions with him, and you are moving into this whole thing really fast, and now you're not sure. Now you're not real sure. And again, I do see with the Four of Wands, I see a celebration, some type of an event. Something's going to happen that's going to be a big deal. Something's going to be a big deal. So don't be surprised when it happens, but it will happen. I do see that you're thankful. You're thankful for what you have. You're thankful for the whole idea of bringing someone to you that you feel is good for you. That is protective for you and is trying to take care of you. But I think sometimes he just doesn't know how to show his feelings. He is, even though he has feelings, he's got feelings, because here he is sitting in the water, and the water is emotions. So he does have an emotional connection. He does have the feelings for you, which are deep feelings. Not as deep as you'd like, because he's sitting in a little more shallow water than, but he does have feelings. I just think that that's what you really are looking to do, looking for the problem. I think I just think that you have to look out for him kind of holding back a little bit, holding back those feelings from you when he is being protective. When he's being protective, yeah, he calls you his girlfriend now. Okay, that's awesome. That's nice. He called you his girlfriend, and he's really protective. But the problem is, when he's really protective of you, is he acting like your boyfriend, or is he acting like your father? Is he acting like a father figure more than a boyfriend figure? Right? And that's what I think. I think when he gets into this whole protective mode, then the emotions are suppressed. All right. So that's what I see for you, Pam. I don't see that he's a bad person at all. I just think that he can he can let go of the chokehold a little bit. You like being protected, but not that protected. Kind of. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. All right, so Jonky, I'm at you. I hope you're still awake. I know it's 11:11 over there in London. 11:11, Kayla. 11:11. So carrying on from the chat we had earlier today, any chance I could get some guidance? Of course. And am I right to be looking at the effort being made right now, or is it just, basically, is it just an effort? Is it really an effort, or is it just fluff, right? Is he just trying to be deceitful, maybe, right? Could that be a good word for it? I think that might be the word that we're looking for. Is he just kind of, you're wide awake. Yeah, great number. I knew that would work for you, Kayla. 1111. You guys work at the same job. That's Pam saying that her and Mr. M work at the same job, and that will be awkward if things don't work out. That's for sure. I knew 1111 would resonate with you, Kayla, because it does. All right. And Jonky is wide awake. I've been thinking about this all day, I know. All right. Is he really sincere with the changes he's made? Are there, is he just playing a role because he thinks that's what you want to see? Is he just, what is going on with him? What is going on? Is he going back to his old ways where things were great? Or is he just doing it to show you? All right. All right. Let's see. All right. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Not a clue. But I don't know if you can go back and fix it or wait 5 minutes. So she can. Oh, I think I know. You blocked her by mistake. You cut her off for 5 minutes. Oh no. She's going to be mad at you now. All right. The Six of Rods shows me celebration. It shows me that there is optimism to be had. So you should be a bit optimistic towards his actions. I think the actions that he's showing right now are something for you to look at and with an optimistic eye, with that look. I think there's communication, of course, being made, but I don't think that it's complete communication. I don't think you're getting the full picture of it. Although with the Eight of Rods, again, that also means that there could be, some type, you're kind of making a quick decision about him. You're making a quick decision about him, and you feel like things are going to end up in some kind of an argument, some kind of a fight, and you really don't want that. So you're at a place now that you are trying to figure out what is the best possibilities, what's the best outcome of this new attitude of his, and you're not sure. You really don't have any idea which way to think, But again, I think he's doing this, and you need to look at it optimistically. However, so the Page of Cups basically tells me that yes, he is interested in moving forward. He is sensitive to your feelings, and I think he's motivated to do the right thing. Basically, I really think he is motivated to do the right thing. Again, he is standing here. This is him standing here. He's filling his cup with emotions. He's filling himself. He wants to fill himself with emotions, and he just can't even get. He can't get enough. He's got to put water from the cup in the pan, and then can fill the water up again. So yeah, I think that's what's going on. I think that's how things are, Jonky, right now. All right. I'm glad we had a nice talk today. It was very nice talking to you. And I hope that clears up some of the confusion. I really do. All right. Will he go back onto the right path? Well, maybe. Maybe he will. Let's see. Will he go back on the right path? Because I know what we talked about. I know what I said. I know what I said before. And is there anything you can do to help him? Okay. So, will he go back on the right path? And... oh, nope. And is there anything in that case I can do to help him? Yeah. Yep. There are things you can do. Right now, you see, the first card is the Judgment card. I take my hand off. There you go. And you can see it. The first card is the Judgment card, and that's what you're doing right now, right? You are judging him. You are completely judging him. And the Ten of Cups is showing me that he is just trying to he's just trying to bring harmony to the two of you. He really is trying to bring harmony to the two of you. The Page of Pentacles is telling me that he is going down a new path. So, yeah, I think things are changing again. I think things are changing back to the old way. And I think he is just looking, he's just waiting for you to bite so that things can be better. Again, if you just look at most of the cards, you've got all that yellow sunlight energy, right? You've got all that yellow sunlight, and that just gives you a theme of the whole reading being happy. It just gives you a whole theme that this reading is going to be happy. The Three of Rods is showing me that there will be progress, and you will be understanding. You will be understanding. So, I know you're being judgy right now, but you will be understanding, especially after this. You will feel more understanding. And then the Ten of Pentacles just shows me that, the relationships are going to get better. Relationship is going to get better. And, there will be a sense of giving with him. You'll feel like he's really giving to you what he was, what he used to give, how he used to be. So, yeah, you wanna be understanding, absolutely. And that comes down the road here. It's not the very first card, because we know this is Judgment, and we know that's where you are right now. But these things are coming. These are the things you have to get past this to get to this, right? And then you have to pass this to get to this, and then to this, and then to this. So, yep, I think that's what's happening. I really do think that's what's going on. Okay. So, but before you get to the understanding part, there's other steps that you have. There's other steps. What can you do to help him? Just make him feel like he's part of the family, right? Make him feel like he's part of your group again. Part of that he has your friendship, because he doesn't. I really don't think he feels that way right now. I don't think he feels like he has your friendship, and he needs to. Okay. So that's what I see, and that's it. That's what I get for that. Did anybody else have a question? Has it been 5 minutes yet? Because I haven't seen Pinky Lee back. Ruh-roh. What went wrong, though? What went wrong? I told you what I thought, right? I told you what I thought this afternoon. And if that card comes up, you know I was exactly right. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Here's your Judgment again. You got Judgment in 2 readings with 2 different decks. So I know you're being judgy. Again, you've got emotions that just aren't able to be shown. You've got, you looking back at how things used to be, and now, things are different, right? You've got Judgment, and you are judging. But in this one, you've got that heartbreak, right? You have the heartbreak card, and I think maybe that's why. Maybe he just feels like he has been kind of tossed aside, and that made, excuse me, and that made that decision for him. That made him change things, right? That may have made him change. Yeah, I think that may have been the case. It could definitely be the case. I'm not positive, but it seems like it is. It seems like it could be. I was, the Knight of Wands just tells me, that's kind of his adventurous side, his risk taker side, and that was kind of where he was, right? He was off doing that whole thing that you said in Kenya, and that's all part of that risk taker and adventurous side. And I do see where there's a bit of show off in him, right? There is a little bit of show off with him, so you got to keep that in mind as well. You definitely got to keep that in mind. I turned the deck over. I turned the deck over, Junkie, and look what was on the bottom. There you go. Did I not mention that today? That's what I see. I'm still seeing that. All right. CM, how are you? CM, it's great to see you. CM. It is great to see you. Will my one friend be able to make it Tuesday? This is a different friend. I used to work with her years ago. Okay. Yeah. All right, so will your friend be able to make it on Tuesday? So I'm guessing you guys have plans, right? You have plans that you've made, and now you just want to make sure she's going to show up. Oh, you didn't have to do that, Kayla. She will be an understanding. She's an understanding soul. We're all understanding. Mistakes happen. Mistakes happen, and I'll explain it to her if you want. I'll tell her that mistakes happen. It was not purposeful. There's your devil card, by the way, Junkie. It showed up now in 2 readings. Well, it showed up in this reading. In the last reading, it was right there on the bottom. So you're welcome, though. Very much welcome, Junkie. So do I see her coming there to... Do I see her making it on Tuesday? Yes, that's more the question. Let me get that right. Jeez. The Knight of Wands, again, is showing me... the Knight of Swords is showing me somebody who is... She's a bit hasty, right? She jumps into something... She jumps into a situation and, again, doesn't really think about it. She just kind of goes in there full steam ahead with a decision or with an idea, right? So she makes a decision, or she makes a choice and says it out loud before she's actually thought about it. Now, I do see with the Six of Rods that, again, there should be optimism. You should be optimistic that, yes, she's going to be there Tuesday. And I think she is saving up. I think she's, trying to save up some money to make sure she can be there. The only negative part of this that I see is her kind of sneaking away, right? I do see maybe some sneaking away. And then you've got the devil, which is deception and maybe a lie or two. And that's not good. That's really not good. And justice is coming in. Justice, that's my card. Justice and temperance. Justice just kind of tells you, watch for the loyalties, watch for things, but she needs to be accountable for the things she says and does. So if she does not go on Tuesday, which I'm not exactly sure that she will, I would get in touch with her on Wednesday and hold her accountable for it. Hey, you told me, you stood me up, and that's not right. Now, if she gets in touch with you and tells you, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it, well, at least that, is, what do you call it? Not nice, but it's the right thing to do, right? It's definitely the right thing to do. It's definitely the polite thing to do. Get in touch with you ahead of time. That's why CCM. Yeah, I know. I laid down the devil card and it was like, oh, great. Hey, Selena. Yeah, we were jamming here yesterday. You put your question out there and I will definitely do it right now. Hello, Tree. It's great to see you. I'm glad you're here. I am very glad you are here. She lives about an hour away, so transportation's been an issue with seeing each other. All right, well, then you know ahead of time that there may have been an issue with her getting to you. And that could be. I mean, that could be a real thing, right? That could be a real issue. So, yeah, it's just something to think about. Yeah, not having the gas money and stuff. Maybe and that's what the Four of Pentacles is. I mean, not only is it, kind of sneaking away like it looks, but also it's feeling poor and trying to save. There's a lot to it, right? There's a lot to that. So my question is, will my boyfriend expand his business to your city this year? All right. Will he expand the business to your city this year? I'm glad you came back, Selena, of course. But you know what? You're here all the time. You're always here, which is great, and I appreciate that. And even though I didn't get to your question last night, you still come back because I will get to your questions because I really try. I really do try. Fairy Wren says you can pop the question. Oh, you can pop your question in the chat. I see. Oh, I thought you were popping the question and that was it. Well, that would have been a big day here at the Night Reader Tarot Show. Somebody pops the question. Hey, Psychic Cindy. How are you? I'm glad you're here. I am very glad you're here. Thanks, Selena. I'm glad you enjoy the show. I enjoy it too. I enjoy doing it for you guys. I really do. I enjoy doing it for everybody who shows up here every night. And we're getting more and more people to show up, which is great. We're getting a lot of people from Facebook, which is nice. It's really nice. It gives us a nice blend of people, but it does make it kind of busy sometimes. We were kind of busy yesterday. All right, so will he expand his business to your city this year? I really think that it's going to come down to a very a very difficult decision. I think he's going to go into it with enthusiasm and think of it as a new adventure, but I also think he's going to be a bit naive when he thinks about it. And I'm getting that just from that last card. I think that's what it's all going to come down to. Because everything else kind of tells me, it's kind of middle of the road, right? Here it's telling me that maybe his customers won't reach out to him. Maybe they won't, make the transition, or maybe he won't be able to get new customers. They will not be able to. They won't catch on to what his business is. I see where where things are, where he feels like things are not working the way he wants them to. That things are kind of moving away from him. Things are being taken away from him, right? The 7, yeah, like there's some kind of a secret going on. Some kind of secret going on behind his back. What's the name of this deck? This is the Anna K. Anna K. If you look it up, it's Anna.K. It's a great deck. This is a beautiful deck. So is this one. This is the Lightseers, and this one's beautiful too. I see with the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles just shows me money problems. It also shows me that he feels like he's left out of something. He's insecure about the whole idea about moving the business and stuff, because it does have to do with money, right? And he is left out in the cold, away from the money that he really can't reach. So, and here with the Two of Swords, it's very clear that he has choices to make, right? He's got two swords. He has to make a choice. If he doesn't take one of the swords out, he never gets out of the room. He never moves forward. He can't move forward this way because that's the end of the card. So he has to go out here, and he's got to make a choice which sword he should be taking. And that's the decisions he's got to make. So then it all comes down to the Fool card. And the Fool does show me that there's going to be a new start, and there is new potential, and there is, there is adventure. And he's he's excited about it. Yeah, he does suspect somebody stealing from the company. Yep. I knew there was some secret plan going on. But it all comes down to this, because this also shows me that he is a bit naive, and he's a bit immature with it, just with the business. I mean, maybe not in all of life, but just in the business part of it. And he doesn't see the dangers of moving the business to another city. I just don't think that he's got all of his ducks in a row, right? Is that, that's a saying, I know. But I just don't think he's got everything all set up to move the business yet. I think he has more work to do. I think he has to make sure that he is not just jumping into something to do it just because just because he thinks it's the right idea right now, because it's really not the right idea right now. So that's kind of what I see. So, yep, that's what I see for you, Selena. Thank you so much. Thanks for all your support. It's always important. Night Reader's a beautiful, wonderful soul who's full of love, and I'm blessed to know him. You're making me blush. Oh, shucks. You make me blush. And I appreciate it. And as Fairy Wren said, beautiful words. Yes, I am a treasure, so let's bury him. Yes, let's bury the treasure. That's funny. Will he be successful if he does, though? I don't think right off the bat he will. I don't think it's going to be. I think he needs to wait a little more and get some more things going. I think he needs to have his plans just better, or else no, it will not go exactly as well as he wants it to. He will not be as successful as he wants to be. Because a lot of it he's doing for you. He does it for you because he wants to build a life with you. He wants to build that life with you. Kitty Cat, absolutely ask a question anytime. Junkie says, I can't stay awake any longer. I know it is 25 minutes to midnight over in London where you are. So don't worry about it. You go and get a good night's sleep and come back for the beginning of tomorrow night's show. That's all. Yeah, you get it, Selena. I think a lot of it he's doing because he really feels like it's the best thing for you. And not that I'm not saying that that's not right or true, because, like I said, he really wants, I really can see in other readings that we've had about him that he really wants to have that life commitment with you. So, all right. So it's something positive. Definitely something positive to think about, Selena. Let him make sure that he's got everything ready, really, really ready before he makes that decision. And then you stand behind him, and then you'll know that he will be successful when you do that, because you're standing behind him and you've already helped him get to a point where he can't fail, right? You can help him get to a point where he cannot fail because things are all good and things are all ready to move and move forward, and the business is ready to move forward. Things to keep in mind, Selena. Thank you. All right, Kitty Cat. Will you move to the UK next year? Well, let me tell you, if you move to the UK, right now it's 20 minutes to midnight. So it's going to be really late at night when you come to the show. Just a heads up, right? All right. So the Ace of Cups is telling me that there is some type of new happiness that is going to come to you. Something new, something that's going to make you happy. Swords. Where's? Ace of Swords. The 9 at the end. Yeah, the 7. No 7 of Swords. It's the 9. That's the 9 of Swords. Yes, that's the 9 of Swords. The nightmare anxiety card. But yeah, I do see something good. I see something good. Something that makes you emotional is coming. Something that's going to start making you feel really good. The 4 of Pentacles, again, means that you aren't exactly sure if you have enough money to do this, but you're trying to save. And you're thankful for everything you have and everything you get that's going to go towards this whole thing. Justice came up as usual because Justice is my card. Justice and Temperance. So again, it just tells us that you're going to have to decide between what's the right thing to do and what's the wrong thing to do, right? And that's what Justice is. It tells you what's right and what's wrong. And I really think, that's going to be a decision you have to make as time goes on throughout the year. As you are saving, the more saving you do, then you'll know, okay, is it the right thing to do or is it not the right thing to do? I don't want to say wrong because it's probably never the wrong thing to do, but it is the right thing to do. It's just, when is it the right time to do it? I do see something ending, and that may be your time here in the United States, and then something new starting, which could be your time in the UK. I definitely see that. But I see, again, you got the 9 of swords, and I really do, like I said, think that's a bit of anxiety, a bit of a nightmare, the whole idea, right? That, that you have going on. I think there is that little bit of an issue where you just feel anxious about it. And I can understand, of course you'd be anxious about moving to a whole nother country, all that distance away. I don't know if you have family there or here, but one way or another, somewhere, you're either going to family or going away from family, and either of those could be stressful. You never know. But yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen this year. I think it's something that you're really going to have to save for, and it's going to be, it's going to take a while to do it. It's going to take at least, I think it's going to take at least until the beginning of next year. Maybe the end of this year, maybe after like Thanksgiving-ish, end of November, December through December. But I think you even have a better chance maybe in January. Okay? Thanks, kitty cat. Hello. So I'm going to really screw your name up now. K. Mapatwana. How are you? I hope I got that somewhat close. Yeah, you're welcome, kitty cat, of course. So yeah, you can definitely get a reading. It's just Q. I get it. Okay. All right. Did I get the last name right at least? Mapatwana. I think that's pretty good. Awesome. Okay. So you would like to get a reading? Absolutely. I do have one more reading to do before yours. Because there was one up there that was already waiting for me. And that was, Tree has a question. What friend wants to contact you? And what is their message to you? Well, that takes all the fun out of it, doesn't it? If they want to contact you, if we already know what they're going to talk about, then they don't have to contact you. That takes all the fun out of it, Tree. Awesome. Awesome, Q. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see what we have. I see friends. Yes, I do see friends. I see people coming to you. I see good things coming to you. Good friends and good things. A lot of good cards out here. A lot of good cards. The Empress is telling me that you are, really being protected from something. You're being protected from something or someone. You're feeling very nurturing towards people. You feel like you're trying to take care of somebody or take care of something that is important. And you'll do it no matter what. You have that unconditional, even though, it looks like she's kind of shrieking her away. She's kind of, trying to get her away. She still won't stop putting the cloak on her. And I think that's how you are, right? I think that's kind of how it is where, no matter how much somebody doesn't want your help, you're still willing to help them. You're still trying to help. The Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. These two cards, this one, my hand's not big enough to stretch. I had to move them closer. The Four of Wands and the Three of Cups show me that there's celebration with friends, celebration with several friends. It's not going to be just one friend. It's not just one person that wants to come, not just one person who wants to be in touch with you. But I think the message is, again, that people appreciate how you've been helping others. You've been helping other people, and that's shown here in the Six of Pentacles. You're helping other people, and other people are appreciating it because they're having a celebration about it. They're excited about it. They're happy about it. And, it makes friends for you. It's making friends for you. And the Ten of Cups just says, everything turns out really well. So, that's what I think. I really think you're right now helping somebody, helping someone or a group of people, and they want to get in touch with you and tell you how much they appreciate it. Okay? So that's what I see. That is what I see. Thanks, Tree. All right, Q. You just wanted a general reading, correct? General reading? You got it. You got it. You can absolutely get yourself a general reading. Did you want it kind of aimed at love or money or anything like that? Or just a reading of any kind? Yeah, general. Good. Cool. Some people like to kind of steer it in one direction or another or anything. So if you do, you let me know. And if not, that's okay too. That'll be very general, right? Okay. Thank you so much for being here from Facebook. I know you're new to the show, so welcome from everybody on YouTube and everybody who's at Facebook, who are here all the time. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. We do appreciate your support and being here. I see an awful lot of love. Wow, Q. I see a lot of love. I see the Knight of Cups. I've got the Lovers at the end here. I've got the Six of Cups, which kind of is showing me that, you're very sentimental. You are, you have that kindness, right? That kindness, you can see it where you're real gentle with the puppy. You're young and you're gentle with the puppy. And then as you get older, you're still gentle with the dog because as he grows up, and as he becomes older and you become older, you just think back about, hey, look how things were when I was younger. And that's okay. The Knight of Cups is the romantic, adventurous Prince Charming. He is Prince Charming. He is your knight in shining armor coming your way. Coming to a theater near you. Coming your way. You can see that. He's got his flowers here. I always say with this card, in this deck especially, he wears his heart on his sleeve, which is not actually on his sleeve, but it's tattooed on his arm. I don't know if you can see it. It is, but it is there. You can see down here at the bottom, he's kind of got a picnic all set up. He's got the horse waiting in the back for the two of you. The Two of Wands is telling me that you are, looking to plan your future. And I think that planning of your future is going along with, with a relationship. And then there's Temperance. My Temperance card goes along with Justice, right? Temperance is telling you that you will have balance in your life. You'll be able to balance all the different things that are coming to you in the near future and in the further out future, the next year's future. You just need to have patience and feel like you have a purpose. And as long as you have that, you'll be okay. You will be okay, and you'll have a peace of mind. You'll feel good. You'll feel good about things. And then at the end, I have the Lovers, which again just reinforces that there is absolutely some type of a love connection coming your way. absolutely coming your way. Between the Knight of Cups and the Lover's card, there's absolutely somebody coming your way who is going to kind of sweep you right off your feet. Oh, sorry. Going to sweep you off your feet and make you feel better, make you feel good. So, all right. So thank you, Q, for your question. I appreciate you being here. I hope you stay for the rest of the show. We only have another 10 minutes or so. And I am here every single night at 6 o'clock. And of course, that is right over top of your thing. So I read every night at 6 o'clock. So I'm here. So you can come back. You can ask questions every single night if you like. If you have ideas and you don't think of them when you're here, write them down and then come back and you can ask them. I appreciate it. So hello, Louise. I see you. I see you here, Louise Ashton. How are you? How are things going? So I ask. So you're looking for a general reading as well. Again, do you kind of want it to go in a direction of some sort? Like a general love reading, a general finance reading, a general job reading, or just general? Nah, you're good. Awesome. That is good. I am good too. I am doing well. So I've been searching all day on the internet, by the way, while I'm shuffling. I've been searching all day on the internet about trying to get an emotional support dog. Love or gather. Okay, you got it, Louise. An emotional support dog. I think it would help me, and I definitely know it would help my wife. So, and I haven't found anything. I haven't been able to find anything except, where you just get a dog and then you have it trained and then you're spending thousands and thousands of dollars to do it. And that's not working. That is not happening. All right, so a love or a gather reading. I am thinking we're going with a gather because this seems to be... No, train it myself, huh? Yeah, I don't know that I have the capacity to do that. I saw all kinds. I saw German Shepherds. They were really good. I really like a nice German Shepherd, but they're big. Yeah, I can get a letter from my doctor. I don't have a landlord. I own my house, which is great. My house is completely paid off. That's the easy part. That's the good part. I don't have to ask anybody to have it. So I have 2 dogs now. I have a 15-year-old Beagle and a 14-year-old Bichon, but they're a little old to start training, right? You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Yeah, that's pretty much true. Let me tell you. We have 2 cats too, but they're not really, they support me emotionally, I guess, but it's not quite the same. But anyhow, sorry, Louise. Right back to your actual reading before I got off on my dog tangent. The 8 of Wands shows me that there is going to be some type of travel. Something is moving in your life. Something is going quickly. Something, again, it could be travel. It could be just that you're going to have to make a really fast decision about something. 8 is different than 15. Let me tell you, this old boy, he's doing all right. Yeah, he's Jack Russell. I lived to be 18. I had a mixed breed dog. He was a collie and something else, and they didn't know what else he was, but he was collie, and he was almost 17. So, yeah, my Beagle buddy, he's doing good. I mean, he's not sick or anything, which is great, and he's doing well. There's nothing really wrong with him. There's nothing mentally wrong with him or physically wrong with him. So that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. And same thing with the Bichon. You know, he's 14 going on 3. And lately the Beagle's been doing that too. my Beagle buddy's been acting like a puppy, kind of hopping around the kitchen and, you know, jumping around and doing things, trying to jump up on the couch, but he can't get up there because it's too small. So anyhow, so I see travel with you, or, you know, just something real fast happening, some type maybe quick decision that's got to be made. And again, the 2 of Wands that goes with that, because that is showing that you are contemplating something. You're planning. There's something that you're planning, and I think, you know, whatever it is you're planning, you're going to have to make a quick decision about. The 10 of Pentacles, though, does tell me that you will have a financial success with whatever it is. Whatever it is you're planning, you will do really well. You know, you will do well with that, and it's going to help you. It's going to, you know, make you feel more of a part of a community. It's going to make you feel more like you want to be generous with the things that you have. You know, with what you get, you want to help other people with, and you want to be generous and give back. You know, pay it forward, right? Pay it forward. Is that what everybody says? Cats are easier, but I don't know. But the Page of Wands tells me that you're motivated about something. You're motivated and energetic and excited, right? You're excited about life, but you're also excited about something at work. And I think that all kind of ties in here to the whole making a decision and making it quick and, you know, doing well money-wise with it. And then the 9 of Pentacles, you got the 10 of Pentacles, and then the 9 of Pentacles, which are 2 really good cards. Because then the 9 of Pentacles just shows me that you'll have inner peace. You will feel good about things. You will, you'll be content, right? You'll just be happy. You'll just be overall happy. And you can kind of see that in this card with this woman. You know, she's happy there. She looks happy. She looks like things are good. So that's kind of what I get with things for you, Louise. I do, and I think, you know, I think it's all good. I think it's really good stuff coming your way. I didn't see anything that was negative of any type at all. It really looked good. Yeah. So yes, I have a cat that follows me everywhere. I have my Beagle buddy, when, yeah, I've had him since he was a year old, and you're very welcome, Louise. I've had him since he was a year old, and he used to be like right on top of me all the time. And then when he met Kelly, and I was able to bring him into our family, now he will not leave her side. He wants to be with her everywhere she goes. The minute she stands up, he gets up. The minute she lays down, he lays down. He has to be touching her all the time. He's got to have a paw on her leg, or his head on her foot, or just something. Something has to be touching her all the time. It's very funny. It's very cute. You know, he knows that, you know, she needs that help, I think. So he's a good boy. He is. They're all boys. All my animals are boys. Everybody in the house is a boy except my wife, and she's overwhelmed, I think, with all the maleness. All the man stuff. But yeah, so that's about it. That is our show for the night. I got nothing else, guys. I have nothing else. But if anybody knows where I can get a puppy really cheap, because I am on the fixed income side, and that makes things difficult. You know, I had somebody wanted to ship me a dog for $600 from California today, and I was like, oh, I can't do that. That's crazy. I had another one that wanted me to come to South Dakota to come pick one up. That was a little nuts too. Thank you, Louise. I appreciate that. I really do. And I hope to see you. I hope to see you again. Come back tomorrow night. We'll be doing this again. Yeah, I have to. I checked the shelter. They were not open. They weren't open yet right now. So I checked Craigslist, and I think Craigslist, almost everybody on there was like to me, it seemed like they were all scamming me. All of them. They all wanted, send me a deposit. Send me a deposit. And I'm like, I'm not sending you nothing until I see this dog, and I'm not coming. Yeah, that was the one from South Dakota. It was from Craigslist. Oh yeah, well just come out to South Dakota. Oh, okay, sure. I'll just get in the car and start driving for 27 hours. Awesome. No, I definitely not. I am not driving to South Dakota or anywhere like that. Yeah, sometimes I can ask my vet. I can give them a call and stuff. And there is animal rescues. I've checked some, and a lot of them end up shipping me off to animal shelters in Texas, who will ship them here to a local animal shelter once you are committed to it. And there's applications and everything that you got to fill out. It is a lot of work, and I did a lot of work today. I worked for hours and hours and hours, but it was, I don't know, it's difficult. It's tough. And I just don't know I honestly don't know if we have the money to do a puppy or a young dog right now the right way. I just don't know if we have it. So it's no big deal. I got the old guys. Those 2 old guys plus me, 3 old guys. It's a bundle of joy. Because they have so many rescues down there in Texas from all the different places that have flooded, and all the different things that have been going on, all the different they've had tornadoes down there, and they've had bad rains, and now they're going to be having some type of tropical storm or hurricane, possibly something that starts with a C. I forget, Christoph or Crystal, or I don't know. I can't remember it, but they're all over the place. Yeah, and that's it. They can be really expensive, so I don't want to do the wrong thing and get one and not be able to take care of it the exact right way and make sure everything's perfect. I've got what I've got, and I don't know if bringing somebody else in here right now is a good plan. So we'll just wait. I guess we'll just wait, and I gotta just be happy with what I have, because they're really good. They're really good guys, all of them, the dogs and the cats. All right, guys. So I will see you all tomorrow night. Ask me your mom. She might know. Yeah, she's from where I am. She grew up around here. She used to live here in this area. I do know that. I don't know. We'll see. Well, welcome to the show, Louise. Welcome to the show, Q. I hope you come back. I do hope you guys are back again. I don't always go on these tangents, but we didn't have any questions, and everybody's kind of still here, so why not? We talk about everything on this channel. It's a no judgment zone, this place. Absolutely. It's all a big family, and we don't judge each other. Nobody judges anybody else, because then we wouldn't have them back. We don't want that. We want it to be safe for anybody to say anything they need to. So, you like tangents? I like cosines. Sine and cosine. I think that's an algebra joke. Really bad algebra joke. All right, I'm out of here. I am out of here on that note. That's a terrible one. All right, I will be back here again tomorrow evening at 6 o'clock. You can count on it. unless I'm driving to South Dakota. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Thank you so much for all your support. And Kayla, thanks for the donation in Pinky Lee's name. I did not ever see her come back. I'll try and get in touch with her. All right. I will talk to you guys soon. I'll see you tomorrow night. That's for sure. All right. Have a good night. Hey, Kayla, do me a favor. Get in touch with me through the website and send me a comment so I have some way of getting in touch with you outside of just here. I have no idea how to get in touch with you any other way. If you could, that'd be awesome. If you feel like it. If you don't feel like it, that's okay too. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. I got to get out of here. All right, have a good night, and I'll see you all then.